Have you ever wondered why so many people develop kidney problems as they get older, even when they try to live a healthy life? The truth is, kidney health is not only about big things like medicine or surgery. Very often, it's the small habits we repeat every single morning that slowly shape the future of our kidneys. Doctors warn that if we ignore these simple routines, our creatinine levels can rise silently. This can lead to tiredness, swelling, and in the worst case, even dialysis. But here's the good news. When we make the right choices in the morning, we give our kidneys a chance to stay strong, to filter better, and to protect our whole body. In this video, we will explore the 10 most powerful morning habits that help lower creatinine levels and keep our kidneys safe. Let's get started. Let's begin with number 1, the simplest yet most powerful habit: drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. When we wake up in the morning, our kidneys have been working all night long to filter waste and balance fluids in the body. But here's the thing: during sleep, we don't drink anything for 6 to 8 hours. That means by the time we open our eyes, our body is already a little dehydrated. And dehydration, even a mild one, puts extra pressure on the kidneys. That's why one of the simplest and most powerful morning habits is starting our day with a glass of water. It sounds basic, but this small act helps wake up the kidneys and flush out toxins that built up overnight. Think of it like giving our kidneys a gentle rinse first thing in the morning. We don't need to chug down a whole bottle at once. Just one glass, around 200 to 300 milliliters, is enough to start the process. If we want to take it up a notch, using warm water can be even more soothing for digestion and circulation. Some people like adding a squeeze of lemon, but if we have kidney issues or are prone to kidney stones, plain water is actually the safest option. What we want to avoid is replacing that first glass of water with coffee, tea, or sugary drinks. While coffee or tea can be enjoyed later, they are mildly diuretic, meaning they make us lose more fluid. The kidneys love pure water, especially after long night rest. So tomorrow morning, before reaching for our phone or breakfast, let's try this. Drink a refreshing glass of water. It's a tiny habit that signals to our kidneys, "We're here to support you today." And this small ritual can make a big difference when practiced consistently. Now, moving on to number 2, building a kidney-friendly breakfast that fuels us without straining our kidneys. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for our kidneys, this is especially true. After hours of fasting during sleep, what we eat first thing in the morning sets the tone for how hard our kidneys will need to work for the rest of the day. A kidney-friendly breakfast doesn't have to be complicated. The main goal is to choose foods that are gentle on the kidneys while still giving us lasting energy. For example, instead of processed cereals that are often packed with sugar and phosphorus additives, we can go for oatmeal made from whole oats. Oats provide fiber that supports digestion and helps stabilize blood sugar, which indirectly reduces kidney stress. Another great option is fresh fruit, but here's the trick. We need to pick low potassium fruits. Apples, blueberries, grapes, and strawberries are all safe choices that give us vitamins without overloading the kidneys with potassium. On the other hand, fruits like bananas and oranges can be too high in potassium if our kidneys are not working at full strength. For protein, eggs can be a good choice, but instead of eating them fried with lots of oil and salt, we can try boiling or poaching. And speaking of salt, that's one thing to keep under control. A high-sodium breakfast like instant noodles, sausages, or fast food sandwiches makes the kidneys hold on to extra fluid which can raise blood pressure. So the formula is simple. One source of whole grains, like oats or whole grain toast, one serving of low-potassium fruit, and a moderate portion of lean protein, such as an egg. This combination fuels our morning, keeps our energy stable, and shows our kidneys that we care. Next up, number 3. Taking a light walk in the morning. It's one of the simplest ways to wake up your body and give your kidneys a gentle boost. After waking up and having our water and breakfast, one of the most effective habits for kidney health is moving our body gently. A short morning walk, stretching, or even light yoga can make a big difference in how well our kidneys function throughout the day. Movement helps blood circulation, and good circulation means the kidneys get more oxygen and nutrients. This supports filtration and helps the body remove waste more efficiently. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of walking around the house or outside in the fresh air stimulates the heart, which in turn assists the kidneys in working smoothly. We don't need intense exercise or long runs. The goal is gentle, consistent movement. Simple stretches, a few squats, or raising our arms above the head can wake up our muscles and kidneys simultaneously. For those who have mobility issues, sitting and stretching or slowly moving the legs still gives benefits. Another bonus is that light movement helps regulate blood pressure. High blood pressure is a major stressor for kidneys, so keeping it stable in the morning helps protect them. Pairing this with mindful breathing can reduce stress hormones, which otherwise can harm kidney function over time. It's also a great time to combine with other morning rituals, like listening to calming music or noticing the fresh air, making the habit enjoyable and easier to stick to. So tomorrow morning, after our glass of water and breakfast, let's move a little. Even small steps count, and when we do this consistently, our kidneys will thank us by working better, feeling healthier, and supporting our whole body. Next on our list, number 4. Cut back on salt and processed foods in the morning. When we wake up, our body has been resting for hours, and our kidneys are already working to filter out waste from the night before. Adding too much salt or processed food first thing in the morning makes their job even harder. Salt, or sodium, makes our body hold on to extra water. This increases blood pressure, and over time, high blood pressure is one of the biggest causes of kidney damage. Processed foods like instant noodles, sausages, canned soups, packaged snacks, or even some breakfast cereals are often packed with hidden sodium. Eating them in the morning can cause bloating, thirst, and unnecessary stress on the kidneys. It might feel convenient to grab something quick, but that convenience often comes with a cost. Instead, we can choose fresh, whole foods that are naturally low in sodium. A slice of whole grain bread with avocado, oatmeal topped with fruit, or plain yogurt with a handful of nuts can give us steady energy without overloading our kidneys. If we want flavor, we can use herbs and spices like cinnamon, turmeric, or fresh lemon juice instead of salt. For those already managing kidney disease or high blood pressure, this habit becomes even more important. The less sodium we consume, the easier it is for the kidneys to stay balanced and healthy. Even if we don't have kidney issues, lowering salt early in the day helps set the tone for better choices later. So starting the morning with less salt is not just about one meal. It's about protecting our kidneys all day long. Number 5 is closely tied to the last habit. Since we just talked about salt and blood pressure, this next step is all about checking your blood pressure in the morning. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. The tricky part is that it often has no obvious symptoms. That's why checking it in the morning can be such a powerful habit. It gives us an early snapshot of how our body is doing before the stress, food, and activities of the day begin to affect the numbers. Think of it as a daily check-in with your kidneys and heart. A normal range is less than 120/80, but even small changes over time can tell a bigger story. By measuring in the morning, we get a consistent baseline, and consistency is what helps doctors see patterns. Use a reliable home blood pressure monitor and keep it in an easy-to-reach spot. Check at the same time each morning, ideally before breakfast. Sit comfortably, keep your arms supported at heart level, and take a deep breath before pressing the button. Many people notice their blood pressure runs higher on stressful mornings or after a salty dinner the night before. That simple number on the screen can actually reflect how well our lifestyle choices are supporting our kidneys. In other words, the habit becomes daily feedback, turning invisible risks into something we can track and act on. Don't panic over one high reading. What matters most is the trend over days and weeks. If you consistently see numbers like 140/90 or higher, that's a clear sign to share your log with a doctor. Monitoring blood pressure might only take a minute, but it can reveal problems long before symptoms appear, and that kind of awareness is priceless for kidney health. Next on the list, number 6. Don't forget your morning medications or supplements. When it comes to kidney health, timing really matters. The morning is often the best time to take prescribed medications or supplements because it sets the tone for how your body functions throughout the day. For many people with kidney concerns, doctors recommend blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, or supplements like vitamin D and iron. Taking them at the right time keeps levels steady in your system. Skipping or delaying doses can put unnecessary strain on the kidneys, since these organs depend on a balanced internal environment to work properly. One of the easiest ways to stay consistent is to keep your medications near your breakfast table or next to your morning glass of water. Using a pill organizer, setting a phone alarm, or placing a sticky note on the fridge can serve as a gentle reminder. If you take supplements like omega-3, B vitamins, or probiotics, mornings are also a great time, since your digestive system is more active after waking up. But remember, not every supplement is safe for the kidneys. Some herbal products, protein powders, or over-the-counter painkillers can do more harm than good. Always follow your doctor's instructions and double-check before adding anything new to your routine. If you're unsure, it's better to pause and ask your healthcare provider rather than risk stressing your kidneys. By making your morning medications or supplements a simple routine, you give your kidneys a steady support throughout the day. Up next, number 7. Boost your morning with high-fiber foods. Fiber might not sound exciting, but for your kidneys, it's a real game changer. Starting your day with enough fiber can help control blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, and even ease the workload on your kidneys. When you eat foods high in fiber, they slow down the absorption of sugar and fats into your bloodstream. This means your kidneys don't have to filter sudden spikes of sugar or cholesterol. Over time, that's a big relief for these hardworking organs. Plus, fiber keeps your digestive system regular, which is important for removing waste your kidneys don't have to handle alone. Great breakfast options include oatmeal topped with berries, whole grain toast with avocado, or even a chia seed pudding prepared the night before. If you like something savory, try adding spinach or other leafy greens to your morning omelet. Aim for at least 5 to 7 grams of fiber in your first meal. And don't forget to drink water with your fiber-rich foods, since fiber works best when it can absorb water and move smoothly through your system. Be careful not to add too much fiber all at once. That can lead to bloating or stomach discomfort. If your current diet is low in fiber, increase it gradually, and always check with your doctor or dietitian
if you're managing advanced kidney disease, since some high-fiber foods like beans or bran may also be high in potassium or phosphorus. Making fiber part of your breakfast is like giving your kidneys a head start for the day. Now let's talk about number 8, creating a stress-free start to your day. Stress isn't just a mental burden. It directly affects your kidneys too. When your body is under stress, it releases hormones that raise blood pressure and blood sugar. Over time, that pressure makes your kidneys work harder than they should. That's why starting your morning calmly is one of the best gifts you can give your kidneys. Think of your kidneys as sensitive filters. Just like how a water filter clogs faster under high pressure, your kidneys get strained when stress hormones are constantly flowing. By reducing stress early in the day, you're keeping your blood pressure steady and your body in balance, protecting those filters from unnecessary wear and tear. You don't need an hour-long meditation to lower stress. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing, stretching, or a short walk outside can make a difference. Some people like to write down a quick gratitude list or plan their day with a calm mindset before jumping into work. Listening to soothing music, enjoying your breakfast without distractions, or practicing gentle yoga are all great ways to start stress-free. Be mindful of habits that create hidden stress in the morning, like immediately checking emails or scrolling through the news. These can trigger anxiety before your day even begins. If you notice tension, try pausing for a minute, inhaling slowly, and exhaling fully. It helps reset your body. A calmer morning sets the tone for healthier kidneys all day long. Now that we've covered stress, let's shift our focus back to food and talk about why loading up on protein too early might not be the best idea.
Up next, number 9. Be careful not to overload your morning with too much protein. Protein is essential for your body, but for your kidneys, too much at once can feel like an extra heavy workload. Think of your kidneys as a busy office. If you deliver all the paperwork first thing in the morning, the staff gets overwhelmed. Spacing it out during the day helps them manage smoothly. Your kidneys process waste products that come from breaking down protein. When you eat a protein-heavy meal early, like a big steak or multiple eggs, your kidneys are forced to work harder, flushing away the byproducts of protein breakdown before they build up. For people with kidney concerns, this extra strain isn't ideal. It's not about cutting protein out completely, but about balancing it throughout the day. Instead of a high-protein breakfast, aim for balance. Pair moderate protein with fiber and healthy carbs. For example, 1 boiled egg with oatmeal and fruit, or Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds. Save the larger protein portions like fish or chicken for lunch or dinner when your body is more active. Plant-based proteins such as beans or lentils are also easier on the kidneys when eaten in reasonable amounts. Be cautious with protein shakes or powders first thing in the morning. Many are high in protein and may contain additives that put extra strain on your kidneys. If you do use them, stick to small servings and choose kidney-friendly options. Balancing protein is all about protecting your kidneys from morning overload. And speaking of balance, our final habit is about checking in with your body every day. Let's talk about daily weight and morning health signs. And finally, number 10, always check your daily weight and pay attention to your morning health signs. Sometimes the smallest changes tell the biggest story about your kidney health. A quick step on the scale or noticing how your body feels in the morning can reveal important signals before they turn into bigger problems. Kidneys play a huge role in balancing fluids. When they're not working properly, extra fluid can build up in the body. This often shows up as sudden weight gain, swelling in the ankles or hands, or even puffiness around the eyes in the morning. By tracking your daily weight and tuning in to how you feel, you can catch these early warnings and act before things get worse. Weigh yourself at the same time each morning
ideally right after using the bathroom and before breakfast. Keep a small notebook or use a phone app to track the numbers. Watch for sudden increases. Even 2 or 3 pounds overnight can signal fluid retention. Also, pay attention to morning signs. Do your rings feel tighter? Are your shoes snug? Do your eyelids look puffy? These small observations matter more than you think. Don't panic over minor daily fluctuations, as weight can change due to food or hydration. What's important is the overall trend. If you notice rapid or repeated changes, share them with your doctor right away. This habit isn't about fear. It's about staying aware and giving your kidneys the best chance to stay healthy. By making daily check-ins part of your morning, you become your own first line of defense. You've just learned 10 powerful morning habits that can truly protect your kidneys. But here's the big reminder. Even the best habits won't help if you start your day with the wrong choices. Skipping water, eating salty foods too early, or overloading on protein can slowly push your kidneys into danger. So stay consistent, keep it simple, and if you already have kidney disease, watch our video on low potassium foods for safer daily options. Stay healthy, and thanks for watching.